the midfield is going to be interesting. Martin and Shores, can they hold it down in those sixes to allow Noose to push forward?
A 5-3-2 with no Hal Hirschfeld. She's serving her red card suspension.
Is it going to be a 5-3-2 though? This is one of the things that has been interesting about Washington Spirit is they are so tactically adaptable. I bet Abiodun will be at times in the midfield. I am imagining it's going to look more like a box in the midfield next to Narumi. And then the pace of Kouassi and Rodman up front will be a test for this Angel City backline.
Trinity Rodman hoping to lead her team to a 9th game unbeaten here on the road. And for Angel City, they're back home after a 2-match road swing, getting set to start the action in the NWSL this weekend. And we are underway from Los Angeles. Angel City hosting Washington Spirit alongside Jordan Angeli. I'm Lisa Carlin. Gabby Carl, she's got her head up, goes wide to Rodman. Rodman into the box, little side step, gets blocked by her player, then Rodman taken down in the box, no whistle comes. His goal and how it came about for Washington early.
It starts off with some trickery.
Take this look to VAR, Trinity Rodman gets herself in a dangerous position, and now this will be ultimately checked by VAR.
It's a good decision to have Radosov over to the monitor just for him to get eyes on this. It looked at first glance to me like it could have been a penalty. They're also looking, is Gabby Carl offside there? Because she does affect the defending and how the play goes. But this is where VAR is going to really tune in. And now you're going to see all the looks that Jurasev is giving, the VAR is giving the center referee.
Really the first, here we will have an answer now. Penalty, Washington Spirit, 11 minutes in, get a chance.
It's kind of like I called it. In the open, I said Trinity Rodman needs to get in 1v1 situations, dribble at defenders and make them make decisions. This is where she is at her best, but to do it here inside the box, to get beyond a couple of defenders with some trickery, and then challenge to say, all right, either you're gonna foul me or I'm gonna get beyond you. There's some frustration in the Angel City camp, but for Trinity Rodman, this is exactly the start she needed, and it's after the Spirit weathered a little bit of a storm on the other end.
Angelina Anderson 0 for 3 going against penalty kicks this season. Trinity Rodman 1 for 1 in her career. She hasn't taken one yet this year. For an early lead, Rodman, no, denied, Rodman again, yes! Trinity Rodman on the follow-up, ruthless.
Take the penalty. She was 1 for 1 before this, follows up the save from Angelina Anderson. Not a great taken penalty kick. Could really decide to step back in when she was truly ready, when she felt like she could be herself, because she has to have that bite. She has to have a little bit of that grittiness to get after players. And if she didn't have that back, I think she would have looked a lot different. It would have felt different from Rodman. She tried to trend spin right after getting that goal on the far side.
Tiernan trying to spin around Mickey Owen. Can't do that against the reigning player of the week in the NWSL. Jonsdottir slotting it forward to Thompson. Giselle Thompson, 1 to beat. Thompson gets end line, crosses it back, goal! The response from Angel City is immediate.
Well, Angel City isn't having any of that. Felt like they were a little hard done on that penalty, and then this is the combination you need. Jonsdottir to find Giselle Thompson in an aggressive attacking space. This is the assist zone. So many assists come from here because then it turns into a pass. Into the space, right at the 6. The ball high up on the field from their high pressure.
June Endo, wide to Miyabi. Miyabi, early cross, back post, Jonsdottir gets a touch.
Create isolations with Trinity Rodman on the far side in that right space, but this is where Santos prefers to be, centrally.
Bethune, top of the box, Bethune goes herself.
It's like, eerily similar goal to, or shot on frame that we saw from Croix Bethune when she scored at Oracle Park just a few weeks ago. Straight through the heart of Angel City, and there's a touch right here from Angelina Anderson.
She'll send it in herself. Kawasi gets ahead. Back post Wiesner. Bethune, top of the box. Bethune blocked. Santos. Abiodun saved. Carl, early cross. Back post. Santos headed out by Thompson. Wiesner. There's the shot off the post. Follow up by Kawasi. Santos with a header.
But look at her just floating around, checking her shoulder, making sure she has space, and then it's that first touch to set her up this season.
Wiesner into the attack, early cross. Bethune is there. Header goes past her. Now Rodman, strike from top of the box, right into the arms of Anderson. Tried to get around Morgan, and she does. Jonsdottir cutting back. Jonsdottir. Trailing runner to Thompson. Giselle Thompson crosses, she goes herself.
They're just within 3 points. A win here tonight would put them in a really good spot towards playoffs.
That does it for the first half. Tied up. Sub for you for Angel City. Kennedy Fuller onto the pitch as we're underway here at BMO Stadium. 2 goals in the first half that were quick in the opening. Sliding it back to Santos. Santos outside of the foot to Bethune, saved by Anderson. Back, blocked clearance. Rodman is still there. Mater. Abiodun, her shot's blocked. Kawasi with the strike. Dorson. Tiernan into the box. Tiernan back post, own goal, Angel City. Savvy King is loving the celebration.
And she's eager and aware, and it's Martin who finds her. And then she goes 1v1. If you're in this type of situation, if you're Tiernan, you're doing exactly what you need to do, because she puts defenders on skates a lot, so they have to keep their ground. But as she crosses the ball here, it's McKeown who sticks her leg up, just trying to defend. At the last moment, it ends up scoring it in beyond. It's Santos' first time, right foot, bent around, or at least challenging Anderson. That's where you have to be good at this time of the season.
Santos to Bethune, and it's in! Croix Bethune off the side netting and equalizing for Washington Spirit.
That little bit of space, that margin within the box, and I said this about 15 minutes ago. This is Santos' sweet spot. Right on the corner of the box, eyes up, no pressure, and she just says, here's a dime, Bethune, go get it. It's an excellent header from Croix Bethune. Goes back across the way it comes from, challenges Anderson because she has to stay in the middle of her goal, not knowing where it could go.
Bethune makes her way into the box. It's just Santos in the corner. Santos lofted, back post, Mater with the head, right to the arms of Anderson.
And Spirit are in. Because they're sitting second and they have that cushion when it comes to points, they can do different things in case they...
Here's Kawasi to Cantore, Cantore!
3 stoppage time goals apiece this season.
Here comes Washington. Wide to Cantore, Cantore! Just barely wide.
Time goals at the end of the game have been something that these teams just continue to believe. Good substitution with Cantore, bringing her in with her fresh legs. And
for Washington. Bethune slices around Gordon, makes 2 defenders slide. Cantore off the head.
Yeah, you just do a little ice skating. Zip, see ya! Croix's face too there, she just knew what she did.